Dr. Cameron here at Aspen Dental. Today we're talking about teeth whitening. And I guess a lot of people would just have the simple question, how on earth does it work? What chemicals are we using? That kind of thing.
Sure. So to know how it works, you have to understand what causes it, right? So there are two types of stain on teeth. One is inside the tooth and the other is outside the tooth. So inside of a tooth, with trauma, sometimes you see someone who knocked a front tooth and the tooth changes color, it turns darker. It happens with kids all the time because they're always falling. But with adults who might be thinking about whitening, that could be one cause. Or simply getting older. Our teeth yellow with age as the second layer of our tooth gets thicker, so that changes the color. Also on the outside, there's all of our habits. We all eat, we all drink. Those general things are going to stain our teeth, particularly dark pigments that have tannins like Coke, Pepsi, you know anyone that drinks those, okay? Red wine, tea and coffee, even chewing tobacco, but also berries. You know, health nuts aren't excluded here. I mean, if you're eating berries and nuts, those things can over time stain your teeth. So when you have that stain, you need to remove it. All whitening agents, no matter what they are, there's some derivative of peroxide. We're all familiar with hydrogen peroxide and baking soda, all that. So peroxide will remove those stains from the outside. It's a mix based on its concentration, and it's the concentration put in the right spot for the right amount of time. Okay. That's what's going to whiten the teeth. Okay.
So you're basically bleaching them.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah, okay. Exactly.
So say we come into the office and say we've got a wedding a week on Tuesday and we need it doing really quickly. Is there an option to do that, or does it take weeks to happen? What happens?
Sure. So if you need it done fast, the best way to do it is in the dental office, where we're going to control everything in about an hour. You're going to get as white as your teeth will get. Okay. So you sit down. We put things over your gums to protect your gums so nothing gets burned, because it's strong stuff we use here. And then we'll put the gel on your teeth. Sometimes we may even use a light to help activate it. That's not always helpful, but if it looks like it would help you, we will. And then you're there for an hour. It feels like longer because you're sitting there, but it's about an hour and then you're done, and you'll get great results. It doesn't last forever, but you'll get great results and you'll be ready for that wedding or whatever the special event is you've got coming up.
Okay. Say, for example, I don't need to have it in a hurry. What's the thing then?
Sure. So if there's no rush, you've got the other options. There's the take-home kit we can make for you, where we take impressions of your teeth, we make a mold, and you have these customized trays that you put the gel in at home at night, and we'll give you a concentration of gel based on your needs. And in about 2 weeks, you've gotten the same effect, almost the exact same as what you can get in the office. May not be quite as bright, but drastic change in about 2 weeks' time.
And I think, isn't this one of these little trays right here that we were going to show? So you take a mold of somebody's teeth?
We take impressions of your teeth and we make models, and then we form these to the models, okay? So that you're then going to put the gel inside, and we'll actually tell you which teeth to put it in, and the right amount, so it doesn't go oozing all over, and then you taste it, it's gross and it hurts, okay? So they're really simple, they're really easy. The one reason I find some people will do it in the office when they're not up against the timeline is they just don't remember to do it. So requires some patient compliance. You've got to actually use it. The more motivated people obviously will, but if you're busy, sometimes it doesn't quite work. You just need to know you need to give it the time in the way prescribed.
I guess another thing to look at is when we're looking at both, doing it at home or in the office, how long is this going to last? I mean, do we have to do it 2 or 3 times a year to maintain? What's that?
Sure, so twice a year is about the normal recommendation of what you would want to do, touching up. Now, if you do it in the office, we would also make you trays to take home to do your touch-up. You shouldn't need to do the in-office twice a year. Some people will do it once a year, but twice a year is about normal. You don't want to do it more than that. But
what will happen then?
Well, then you can actually cause some trouble. So about twice a year is what you might want to do it to keep it good. But it also depends on your dietary habits. If you drink coffee every day, or you've always got your Coke, or whatever it is, then you're more at risk. And so you just got to make sure you're really good about your home care. You're brushing your teeth really well, getting those stains off. Even rinsing with water when you're done eating berries or drinking a Coke or whatever it is can help to make sure your whitening lasts longer.
Okay, well, good tips, because who would know, right? Okay, tell us where we are here at Aspen Dental and how the people can come in and see you.
Sure, so we're right across the street from the Cache Valley Mall on 1400 North in that clock tower looking building on the south end. And we're here a lot. We've got 3 dentists with us, so we've got really flexible hours. We're all well trained to do this, so we're more than happy to help anyone that needs it.
Okay, so, and I was going to say, obviously too, there are any number of dentists here in the Valley. Why should somebody come to you?
You know, besides the fact that we're just great, okay? We're open early, we're open late, we're open some Saturdays. We've got a wide array of services and excellent training here among the 3 doctors we have. So anything you need, we can pretty much do it all.
Okay, so come on down to Aspen Dental, see Dr. Cameron and his colleagues here and get your teeth whitened. It's a good way to go. Thank you.
Thank you.